Top Gear came to India around 10 years ago, 10 years to be precise, and I don't see any better way of celebrating it than by giving something back to the society. We've always been known for writing about cars in a manner that is quite fun to read and easy to understand. But I guess we have to do more. One of the biggest occupational hazards that we face as automobile journalists when we drive or ride a bike is poorly driving people. You know, when on traffic can be a mess. And what I have learned through all my years of driving is patience helps a lot. Try to be patient, which is I know is very difficult at the end of a 2-hour traffic infested ride. But the fact that we are doing this, as you can see, there are a lot of initiatives we are doing over a period of time. It's not a one-day event because there's nothing you can do in a day. We have a lot of work to do. So we've spread it over 3 weeks, including involving children because they are the ones who are going to drive eventually on our roads, and we can start working right now. Maybe in the future, the next generation will have a better place to drive on. One thing I would like to say is that if you want to make a difference, all of us have to work towards it. It's not one person's job. I know it's very easy when you reach a traffic signal and there is a jam and you say, "Arey, traffic walon ko kuch nahi aata, signal theek nahi hai." But there is something we can also do. It is not just the traffic constable's job to make sure that everything is working like clockwork. It's our job as well as motorists to make sure that we follow the rules, stop before the zebra crossing, make sure that we are not blocking someone's right of way, and even if we are crossing the road, to make sure that we are not crossing when the signal is green for the motorists. So it's a holistic approach that we need. Through this initiative, that is the idea. This alone will not solve Bombay's problems, but I'm sure that it will give us a start and a good start with all of these guys sitting over here, and we can make a difference. Let us start now because nobody else is going to help us. We have to help ourselves. So let us do this, and I wish and I thank everyone for the support that you all are giving us, and hopefully after Bombay we'll be able to take this to other places as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Girish. Well, I think we all are actually rest assured now with your thoughts that the coming 3 weeks going to bring about a tremendous change in Mumbai's traffic and road safety. So yes, we'd like to really thank our media friends who are here. It's now time to go ahead with the Q&A, the question and answers. So you can raise your hand and the mic will be right there for your question. We can begin.
I think we can also do this one-on-one if, I don't know if you all want. If there are any questions, you all are free to ask. But if you want, we can also do a one-on-one. There is a question, please, yeah. There's a mic to your right, yeah. Well, the app is already live. We have been testing it. Okay, fine. We will share the APK file with them, and we will have it. I mean, it's usable. We've been testing it, and we will share with you. If someone can share later, if you can share the APK file with them.
Thank you.
But the app is essentially it's a one-stop shop. It shows you, it's not just for live updates like a Google map. It gives you a lot of help. It gives you helpline numbers. Anyone can send an emergency message. Like any lady can send an emergency message to someone in the family. And it's a very easy way of doing it. Just a tap on the touchscreen, that's all. So, and it doesn't.
Thank you.
Of course, you are our first priority. And things are going to change for sure. The cranes people you are talking of, we are trying to corporatize that section as well. But let me mention another thing about the bikers. Normally, the four-wheelers are fairly disciplined than the two-wheelers are. Two-wheelers and three-wheelers actually create chaos in the traffic of Mumbai. And unfortunately, so that they are more visible for the users of the road. But most of the times we see, empirically we see that the bikers are not parked at appropriate places. But surely we'll keep these things in mind to see that we cause least inconvenience to the citizens.
Thank you, sir. I mean, you pointed it right, but the people who get away with it always get away with it. But we, the disciplined people, are always caught. That is what I have always seen, sir.
That is what this campaign is for. We are, through this campaign again, we are trying to reach out to people to obey laws voluntarily. Let not traffic police enforce them. Let us obey the traffic laws voluntarily.
Thank you, sir.
Let us create a good traffic culture.
Thanks.
Thank you. I think right there in the third last row.
I've seen a film also regarding this. It is lying in the depot for last 5-10 years.
BRTS is an improved version of what we call as a dedicated bus lane. We are certainly working on initiating, at least on some of the roads which have adequate width, dedicated bus lanes. That is, the MMRDA has been tasked to actually take up those 3-4 pilot project roads. So I think very soon we should be able to get that. And then I think that's the need of the hour. And very soon I think Mumbai should get dedicated bus lane. BKC is the first where we start, but then we'll also take it up in some of the major arterial roads.
Thank you so much. I think in the last row we have a question there in the last row.
Hello. My question for the Mr. Arvind. What is the Ola doing for the women's safety in cab service?
Ma'am, application itself. This button does two very important things. One is whenever you are in a ride with Ola cabs,
The beautiful, the gorgeous, the sexy host of Splitsvilla Season 8. Here we have Sunny Leone.
Talia! Boys, move on!